Hello, Michael Lasky here, and this is in response to a couple of Wishlist support tickets and a conflict I'm having with another plugin called EditFlow. The tickets are Wishlist member auto creates pages in an endless loop, and Wishlist member EditFlow conflict status edit bug. So the endless loop one, I got a response back from you guys saying, yeah, this is an issue due to the fact that you have multiple Wishlist member pages, and that's just not right. The issue is that this issue is causing those multiple member pages, and I'll illustrate that again if I can. Um, and in particular, as it relates to the other ticket, which is Wishlist member edit flow, where Jennifer told me that Wishlist member to work with under plugins comes under customization, and that you'd be happy to assist me if you could. And I appreciate that, I really do. And from my standpoint, getting your plugin to work with other plugins or resolving conflicts is critical just to the plugin being a viable entity in the marketplace. And so I think it's important for both of us to get through this. So I want to try to clarify this as much as I can. So I'm working in a staging area for the mastercleanse.org. So I'll also create an account for you here. And I'm looking here at the back end on the membership levels. I'm going to try to duplicate this issue, and there's two issues that I will duplicate while the Edit Flow plugin is installed, and then I'll clean up the problems that we generate through this process, and then I'll uninstall or deactivate Edit Flow, and then try to do the same things, and we'll see that the issue is definitely between these two plugins. So on the plugins page, I currently have only two plugins active, and that's Wishlist and Edit Flow. And so let's go about this then. I hope it duplicates this issue again, because I don't see this membership level that I was using in my last example, but I think it will. So here's the Wishlist member page on the front end, and one of the issues was I was trying to apply a template to this page to make it look more appropriate. And so on the list of pages right now, you'll see there's currently only one Wishlist member page. So we have a fresh, pristine, working installation, and I believe I should pull up that test system, or that URL. Where is that test system or that URL, the Wishlist test? Is it on this email? Where is that script? Can't remember that test. The mastercleanse.wp admin.wishlist. No, I don't remember what the URL is. Anyway, I believe this is a working install at right now. Test wishlist bad install. Oh yeah, because Jennifer got back to me. I think that would be here. Wishlist edit flow conflict. Jennifer got back to me and said, oh yeah, so you got a bad install, so I'll do the self-check. But I'll run the self-check on the staging. So let me just make sure I got this URL right. Like that. And it's WP content plugins. So that should work. Self-check. Cross your fingers. So file consistency are consistent and will detect possibly corrupt files. That's actually a new self-check error that I haven't seen on this staging site, which is just an exact snapshot of my other site. But here's the main page check. So right now it says there's multiple pages published. Let me just make sure there isn't one in the trash under pages. There is something in the trash, and it's not that one. Empty trash. And draft. Let's see what's in draft. No, let's see what's in published. Find the wish list. Yeah, there's two of them here on wish list. So let's delete these. Move to trash, apply. So obviously there's quite a few moving parts for me to test this problem, and I appreciate you sticking with me. I'm at that 5-minute mark now, so I hope this doesn't become a 15-minute video, but it seems like it's going to. Alright, so now I've deleted that trash, and in order for that to reinstall, I understand I need to deactivate wishlist member. And then I will activate wishlist member. And I'll have a look at all the pages again. And find wishlist. Okay, so now we got one version of wishlist member. Okay, so now I'm editing this page. I should probably pull up that page brand new again. So let's pull up on that, and I'll view the front end of it. So there's the page, and I want to apply this template because this for me is part of the issue, because it seems to me that when I was applying the template that perhaps had something to do with the duplicate post. So I just wanted to isolate that as an issue. So I'll say publish. You can see right now on the publish screen I can't change the status. That's the one bug that I illustrated in the wishlist support ticket called edit flow conflict on the status. So I'm unable to change the status. Let's just self-check this again too. It still says manual page check. So let's go and check this. So if I hit this page, page is installed. Just to see if it created that second one just by me updating that page. And it did. So just by me updating that page, it created that multiple install. So the next problem I was having is just if I go to copy this URL, open it up into this registration page, of course I can see that it wants me to register on the wishlist member 2, the most recent page that it created, but I don't want this to be in this template. So if I were to edit this template, wishlist member 2, even if that's the multiple install, so you see I'm just getting in this loop, this a constant loop of creating a new page. And I could try to illustrate this as well on the live site, but I'm at a loss for how to do that without, putting my site in jeopardy. I'd have to turn off all my plugins. I could do that for a bit, but during the middle of the day, it's not that viable. This issue of the multiple pages being created doesn't seem to happen when the edit flow plugin is turned off. So let me go do that and see if we can duplicate this, the fact that the problem doesn't happen when edit flow is on, because then your developer or engineers can just start to consider what that conflict might be with edit flow itself and be narrowed down into that. And like I said, I've sent this request to edit flow themselves, and the plugin's really invaluable to me. And I either have to have one or the other. So I either have to go to a different membership solution or a different editorial flow solution, and I don't have a different edit flow solution. So the wishlist would end up losing out, unfortunately, and that is going to be a pain for me. Okay, so edit flow is uninstalled, and we are going to delete all those pages. And I'll close these pages and find the wish list and delete. I wish you could just save these steps sometimes and delete everything immediately. Okay, so let's trash those. Empty trash. Okay, deactivate wish list. I just deactivated this. Oh, that's edit flow. Is edit flow still active? Oh yeah, so let me deactivate edit flow. Thought I did that. Deactivate edit flow. Okay, so let's activate Wishlist, which should create this new page for us. And find that wishlist page. So we got one wishlist page. Let's open it up and look at it. There's the back end. And the template set there. There's the front end. It redirects to the front page because there's nothing happening there. If I use the self-check, let's just see what it looks now. And we can see that the main page check is good. And I will take this, copy this URL, open this up into a new page. And we're on the original Wishlist member page. It's the wrong template that I'd like to use, which is fine for a minute, because now I'm just going to go, and you'll see also that I can edit the status, the publish status here. So now that issue is no longer the issue because of the multiple pages being installed. It's because of the edit flow. And so now I'll change this to notices, and I'll just take off that sidebar because I'm addicted to the habit. Okay, so that page is created. Let's go and have a look and refresh the whole list of pages and see if we got only one Wishlist member page. Run find Wishlist. We only have one Wishlist member page. Let's do the self-check again. We only have one Wishlist member page. And now if I copy a registration URL and I paste that into here, the template's assigned the way I want it to. It didn't create a secondary page, and all is well in the world. So those two issues are super related. Absolutely, the conflict is at edit flow, and I pray that you can help me discover the problem. I will communicate with edit flow whatever it is that you discover, and hopefully we can resolve this quickly, or just ever, sometime. So thanks so much for your support. I do appreciate it very much. I'm a big fan of your plugin, and I hope to keep using it. That's all for now. I'm Michael Lasky. Bye-bye.